you've been around? Like, when did you know this team was going to be good?
Yeah, I think I talked on this a little bit early in the season, but I think in the summer when we had all 12 girls just completely bought into, getting better every single day, trying to build their roles in this program, whether they're freshmen trying to figure it out or whether, we have transfers coming in, finding their role. But everyone was extremely connected and just absolutely 100% bought into Marquette.
Okay. Last couple games, you've hit big buckets in the fourth quarter. What gives you the confidence to take and make those shots?
Honestly, my team. I know I have Franny, I know I have Jordan crashing rebounds every time, and they know that I'm crashing for them. And all 1 through 5 of us, every single person who steps in or subs into the game, very confident to shoot their shots. I really believe that we don't really have one main scorer, 2 main scorers on this team. I think we can roll 5 deep all the time, and that's something that I'm very proud of this year.
Creighton played a super aggressive defense tonight. So what was going through your mind when you saw that or coming into the game?
Yeah, I've been playing Creighton for 4 years, so I've kind of seen all of our bigs go through this, and sometimes they choose to double, sometimes they choose not to. So we actually worked on that a lot in practice of finding our guards or whoever that person is doubling off of, finding them to knock down their shots, or sometimes they don't send it at all. So just being very strong with the ball and being confident to handle their pressure.
You guys had a lot of ties during this game, especially right before halftime. What kind of went on in the locker room and through your guys' head to kind of break that?
It was more so not necessarily checking the score every single time, but it was just possession by possession. How can we chip away? We just got a bucket. How can we get a stop? We just got to stop. How can we execute it on the offensive side to get a great shot off? So just taking it one play at a time and trusting that it's going to get us to where we need to go.
You had 21 assists on 29 made baskets. Was that something you guys emphasized throughout the week, just getting the ball humming?
Yeah, 100%. We actually, one thing in the locker room we talked about was our field goal percentage when we changed sides of the court. So, instead of getting it in transition, and obviously if you don't have that look, instead of shooting a quick shot early in the shot clock, reversing the ball, moving the ball, and trying to change sides of the floor as much as possible and getting better shots off. So.
After last year's game home against Creighton, I asked Jordan about something she wanted to improve on, and she said leadership. How do you think that leadership from you and the other upper-level students really showed out tonight in the win?
Yeah, I just think composure. We knew they're really scrappy. They want to come in and tie up the ball as much as possible. Reach down at it, trying to get us in foul trouble, and just staying as composed as possible. Rosie coming up, knocking down free throws. Our guards handling the pressure. Franny getting some great boards. So just staying steady as much as possible and being composed.
You guys are one of the better three-point shooting teams in the country. Only shot the ball beyond the arc 7 times tonight. Was that just not getting the looks, or was Creighton trying to force you guys inside?
No, I think that we definitely had the looks. Creighton normally sags off one person, and so that person normally has a lot of shots, and we knew that we could really take advantage of it. They don't always have to be threes. We can get our 15-footer, we can get 12-footer, 6-footers. That's something that we worked on all week. So we knew we had the 3, but there's also better shots, more
Sure.
higher percentage shots that we could also get off, and I think we did a good job of taking advantage of that for sure.
Really loud, especially towards the end of the game. During finals week too. It was a crazy environment. Just how cool was that to play in? What was the emotions when you won and everything kind of culminated?
Yeah, it was awesome. One of the reasons why I love Marquette so much is just that it's a basketball school. I'm extremely proud of our basketball atmosphere, men's team, women's team. Our community definitely shows out for us, and I'm very proud of that. I tell all the recruits that, so I'm very, very happy to be a part of a basketball community like this.
How does having veteran players like you and Jordan and Rose help win these close games like the last couple games you guys have played?
Well, I would just say, when you're a fourth year, you've seen a lot of offenses before, and Creighton is something that their offense is extremely hard to guard. I wasn't able to guard Creighton until probably my sophomore year, just because of how positionless it is, how much they move, how much they cut. They don't really have a set play. They make a ton of reads out of stuff. So I think just having 3, 4, 5 girls, with Claire, seen that offense before and being able to guard that. Illinois State ran something super similar, so it was a great game to play before a team like Creighton, but just having experience with those types of offenses is really, really huge.
Just looking at their stat sheet real quick, you held them to 8 for 30 from beyond the arc and 26 from 66 from the field. Just your defense tonight, how did that help you set the tone early and then keep it throughout the game?
Yeah, we knew Creighton was going to go on their runs. It was just a matter of how we can handle them, I guess, and how we can maintain them to be as low as possible, I guess. So, try not to let them get the same shot twice in a row. Ronzik started hitting threes in the first half, so we have to make adjustments to that. Or they want to go to Morgan Wally for, that post pass. How are we going to stop that, make adjustments to that? So I think just constantly adjusting our defense to fit kind of what they're looking for was big.